Hello and welcome to another update video about Aave. Aave has moved, unfortunately, from one of the charts that looked really good to a chart that is now at the brink of collapsing. It is still possible to break out from here, don't get me wrong, but it is really the last possibility to move up now or never. Well, never is never is wrong, because if I say never, it means then it would die, which I don't think it will. But we are still in this sort of wave pattern here, where we could, from the June low, see this here as a wave 1 and the move down here as a larger ABC correction. But this must be it, right? I mean, the low at $53 was exactly the support that we had here in this wave 2, end of June. And it is also exactly the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level at basically $53. A drop below that level would massively increase the risk of invalidation, massively, which would mean that we are actually going to follow the pink wave count. So don't get confused here. There are two wave counts on this chart. One is a bullish one, that's the yellow one. Actually, I have to change that into yellow as well. The yellow one is the bullish one, and just see how yellow as well. Okay, and the pink one is the bearish one, and they are both possible. And I have to tell you that the bullish scenario is now on really thin ice, because we have pulled back to the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level, and that is usually the level where if we get to that level, you know, we hold it, it's okay, it's still fine. The problem starts when you break in a wave 2, which this could be in yellow. If you break below the 78.6% Fib level, breaking below it is not necessarily a major problem, but it increases the risk of invalidating the bullish scenario. And the problem starts or carries on when you stay for a longer period below the 78.6% Fib level, as we seem to be doing, because we have been retesting this now from below, and we've been getting rejected. And this move down here is also not very good. Now, as long as we're holding the 88.7% Fib level, okay. The problem that we have now here is that this is really the last chance to move up. Any break below the $53 level will take us down to 45. And if we then lose that, I mean, you know, we get that close to invalidation, it's probably not going to work out anymore. From experience, I mean, whenever I look at this stuff, I can hardly recall a successful breakout from the, especially on a lower time frame. Yeah, I mean, in looking at the bigger time frame, the larger time frame, a lot of altcoins drop to the 88.7 Fib level or lower, unfortunately, because it's still a very young space. But in the lower level patterns, a wave 2 that comes down that much is unlikely. Usually it doesn't happen very often. So it's all about likelihoods as well. So yeah, at the moment I'm getting a bit, I'm getting conscious of the fact that also what's been moving up from here down there, you know, hasn't really been bullish, not too much at least. And it all comes down to, we need to hold $53 to have a chance to rally in the yellow wave count. And as a signal that we start to move higher and follow this yellow wave count, I would want to see a break above, well, at least back above the $60 level, back above the 78.6% Fib level, and then follow the wave 1, right? At the moment, I can't see it yet. So this would be the yellow count. In the yellow count, we would reverse now. We would really have to reverse now. We can count 5 waves down. So would actually say this is either the wave 3 finished and the wave 4 here, and then we come down in, but this is a bit too small for a wave 4. So yeah, this could spread out a bit further, or we come down directly and have an extended wave 3. You know, this is possible, but the point is now, if we lose $53, it opens the door into the $30 range. This would still not threaten an overall long-term bullish perspective for Aave. However, if we drop below the $23 level, it would, and that all has to do with Fibonacci levels as well. I did put it on the chart here before, that a drop below the $60 level, and my Wi-Fi is a bit slow here today for some reason, that a drop below, I'm just going to talk around it, so there you go, that a drop below the $60 level would make me focus more on the bearish case, and as promised, we're doing that just because we dropped below that 78.6 Fib level. So the point is here $53 is the key support. Losing that is probably going to take us below 45, below the June low, into the region around $30, maybe even a bit lower. And below $23, the long-term chart gets bearish, which is not a good sign. You don't want to be in that place. But until then, you know, we can still focus on higher, but the point is that so long-term on higher, yeah. But so that it's basically 53 is key support. Dropping below that will probably take us into the region of around 30 or the 30s. And any drop below $23 will harm the long-term chart. So yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. We have pulled back to support, but I do not yet see a signal that we're turning around. That would only be obtained if we drop or if we break above $60. Yeah, that's my update about Aave. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.